and we're gonna talk a little wrestling here, a little WWE. For my WWE fans here that can subscribe to the channel down below, Twitter, Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Second time was for effect. Anyway, but yeah, subscribe to Take Fresh on YouTube, like the page on Facebook, follow it on Twitter, all that, all that. Throw your comments down below too. But let's get into it. Tay Fresh, your boy. I got a theory. I got a nice little nugget of information that I think explains the landscape of what the WWE has become. In a way. Now, I think they have developed, Vince McMahon himself has developed an attitude of, I ain't gonna say developed, I'm sure they've been felt that way, but an attitude of, you need the WWE, and that the fact that he can't stand that a situation like The Rock, where he doesn't need the WWE anymore, I think that eats away a little bit at the company, because CM Punk's another example. When he proved that he didn't need the WWE and just walked away from it, said, I'm out. I don't think Vince liked that. I don't think he liked it at all. And my theory about that is that the top caliber stars, the newest of the top stars of this generation, like it or not, some people won't, some people will, that is John Cena, right? And his rise in 2004, 2005, where it culminated at WrestleMania 21, I think that his star suffered because of the walkout of Stone Cold Steve Austin in 2002 and his pretty much retirement after WrestleMania 19 in 2003. The Rock starting to permanently do movies around 2003 and on. Then after 2004, he pretty much left for 7 years, did his thing and came back eventually, but we're talking about when he left. All this happened around 2002, and you couple that with them pushing Brock Lesnar all the way to the moon in 2002, beating The Rock at SummerSlam for the WWE Undisputed Championship, and going on that big run through 2003 and 2004, leaving the company, along with Goldberg at that time as well. Think about that. Between 2002 and 2004, they lost The Rock, they lost Stone Cold Steve Austin, and they lost Brock Lesnar, a guy who they invested a lot in at that time. That was the next big star for them, Brock. I think those three leaving and separating themselves from the WWE, I think John Cena's star suffered from it. When he got so mega over and hot as a face, then the Thugonomics gimmick went away. That made everybody love him. That went away slowly, and it kind of morphed into this semi-marine, semi-fighter kind of thing around 2006, right? He slowly, faded from that into the all-American good guy kind of thing, and that's where 2007 came around, and 2008 where they gone PG, and he faded back and back more into just another guy in terms of character. I just think the theory is, coupled with Brock Lesnar leaving in 2004 after WrestleMania 20, The Rock permanently leaving pretty much after 2004, and Stone Cold retiring after 2003 because of all the injuries. All that happened within a 2-year span. The reason I say I think Cena's star suffered from it is because that heel turn that we've all been waiting on to change Cena or skyrocket him to the moon in popularity, even more than he ever has been. I think that's been Vince McMahon reluctant to make that decision because he knows how successful it would be. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to look at me and you're going to be like, well, doesn't Vince McMahon want to make more money? He does, but on his terms. I think he wants to do that on his time. Not because the fans will like it. He wants to do it his way. He wants to make money. By any means make the dollar. But he wants to do it his way. That's why I do believe there are certain guys who have a particular ceiling. And it's Vince's ceiling. Or call it the brass ring or whatever we want to call it. I think he has a particular ceiling on guys. When they get over to a point, it's like, no. He might put you in a particular storyline, or he might pull you off of television, or he might, hurt your momentum with an angle, or just stop your momentum, kind of nerf it a little bit. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just putting you into the mind of what I see what Vince is doing here. He said, okay, especially if he likes the guy, he likes the character, he likes what he sees. He said, okay. I think he determines whether or not this guy's here for the long haul. Okay, we'll keep pushing him. That's fine. If he knows you're going to be here to just wrestle and make him money, he'll let you get as popular as you want to be. Because he knows you're going to be in that particular lane. If he thinks you're going to be mainstream and no matter how much he wants to be mainstream and WWE to be popular and mainstream, he doesn't want that particular guy to get that Rock status, that Austin status, where they get so popular that they don't need the WWE anymore. Because you could see that in the beginning with Cena, starting in 2005. He was getting so over to the point. He was already mega over from 04. When 05 hit, he got the championship and boom. Had the album that was pretty successful for his situation, and all these things start opening up. He was already doing a movie right before that, and you can see those avenues opening for Cena. But what happened, his character regressed more and more over the years, and people saying, man, where's the heel turn? Where's the change in character, change in motivation? We've been waiting for that for 12 years now. And now he's, older and, now he's more of a part-timer. Will we ever get that? Stay tuned. But what I'm saying is I think Vince has a cap that he puts on people. I think he has a little ceiling, depending on whether or not he thinks you're going to get to a particular echelon of hierarchy in his company. And that's why I think Cena's star suffered from it. I think we would have been gotten a heel Cena if it wasn't for, and I'm not blaming Brock, Austin, or The Rock. I'm saying those are reasons that in Vince's mind, I believe, my theory, why he kind of, stops that momentum of guys. The same thing you could say about CM Punk. Look how over and popular he got because of that pipe bomb promo. Everybody started getting behind him. He became a face. And what happened? Next thing you know, he loses at SummerSlam to Del Rio and the Triple H thing at Night of Champions. It just, kind of fizzled out. He kept his popularity to a degree, but not as hot as he was in the summer of 2011 when he beat Cena at Money in the Bank with the WWE Championship. That was the moment. This guy's going to be up there with Cena. They kind of put a halt to that a little bit, The man never got a headlining main event at WrestleMania. You get what I'm saying? So, just food for thought. And if you agree or disagree, that's fine too. That's just my theory, my opinion. But down below in the comments, tell me what you think about this scenario. Do you think it's relevant from Brock Lesnar leaving in 2004 and The Rock leaving to do movies and Stone Cold walking out in 2002 and, permanently leaving after his last match at WrestleMania 19? Do you think Brock, The Rock, and Stone Cold all serve as a reason why top stars suffer. I picked Cena as an example because he's been the biggest star since that particular period. But that could be the case for any top star that you believe has gotten over, and it feels like their momentum was kind of nerfed with a storyline, with a character, with a mistake, with a heel turn that could have happened, a face turn that could have happened, lack of character change, no stories, and situations that just, kind of befuddled you and confused you. If you think, or if you agree or disagree with this theory, comment down below. Let me see your perspective. Let me see your perspective on whether or not this McMahon in the WWE, do they stop momentum of guys that are getting too over for their liking? If you agree or have something to say, comment down below and we'll talk about it. This is Tay Fresh. I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Stay fresh. I'm out. Peace.